And when I did some research, and I don't want to be the expert on it, but just the research that I've done, I've seen that the coronavirus itself is a general group of multiple viruses. The coronavirus in its families, the common cold and bronchitis and all these families of the coronavirus, COVID-19 is the strand of virus that is supposedly causing all this trouble. But from what I'm understanding, the tests that they're sending out are not for COVID-19, it's for the coronavirus. So all these people coming back with positive tests, is it coronavirus? I mean, is it the common cold, or is it COVID-19? And I may be wrong. That's just kind of the things I'm hearing lately, and it's causing me to think, maybe we are being duped. But then when you see the things taking place, the answers that's being echoed by media and even politicians are vaccines, vaccines, vaccines. I'm leery. My guard is up. And I know there's many viewers out here that maybe don't think it's a conspiracy or they're on the fence, but they're against vaccines. I'm not saying they're for that, but I think that, that may be where it's going. I'm not exactly sure, but I know one thing, something doesn't smell right. And I was listening to a guy that was given the death status, the statistics for death in these countries that have the coronavirus, comparing them to the last 2 years. And they said the death rate's not really spiking. The overall death, like car accidents, old age, people dying of the flu and heart attacks and surgeries, it's staying constant. The only thing that's rising is the coronavirus. And what he's saying is that, his guess is that many people that are dying are being labeled they died of the coronavirus, whereas they actually died of a heart attack. And here's how he said they can do it with a clear conscience. They're testing patients in the hospital for not COVID-19, but the coronavirus itself. And the headline will read, 10 patients at local hospital that tested positive for coronavirus died. Well, what they didn't say is they died of the coronavirus. They died of malfunctions. They died of heart attack. They were on a respirator anyway. They were in ICU. But before they died, they tested them. They had coronavirus, but they didn't test for COVID-19, and it wasn't the coronavirus that killed them. So I think that's what may be spiking. That's why you have a constant death rate. It's not the death rate of humankind is not going up right now. It's the same as it was this month last year and this month 2 years ago. What's rising is COVID-19 deaths. So I just think that's suspicious as well.
Yeah, I can see that as well. I was trying to get a video up here, but I'm having a little trouble technically getting it from my laptop, which has no sound. But what it is, basically, it's somebody opening up a medical encyclopedia from the 80s, which basically classifies coronavirus as the common cold. So yeah. I think it is a little bit of a smoke and mirrors thing. Personally, that's what I think.
We want to have on Lisa Palumbo, and she actually was talking to me about this all day today, like at least 4 hours. She talked to me about this today. We were making the new video at my studio here, and she just kept talking about this, and this is a big deal, and I want to make a video about this actually, because the coronavirus does encompass a large number of things. It's not COVID-19. They're not just, when they test you for the coronavirus, they're not testing for COVID-19, like Pastor Boyle said. And so that's very important because the numbers just cannot be trusted. And so we're going to have her back on the show to talk about that. Her insight is going to be really eye-opening for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah. And, when you start looking at these numbers, these, COVID-19 versus the coronavirus, it's amazing to me if you're trying to dupe the population, why wouldn't you pick, because the coronavirus, as many people have pointed out, do encompass a lot of, sicknesses. So why wouldn't you pick a sickness, a coronavirus, whether it's real or not, the COVID-19, that has all the same symptoms everybody else has at this time: fever, headache, body aches, chills. And then what's it do? Everybody's got coronavirus. Oh, I've got the flu symptom. Everybody normally would at this time anyway. The only thing that's changed is the media hype. the death rates aren't even any higher than they were. And the same studies that I've been doing and trying to pull together some things are saying that even in healthy people, the flu virus or the coronavirus is just kind of dormant. And many healthy people who are not even in danger of being sick just have small amounts of that coronavirus in them, just because we're built with bacteria and germs and viruses. That's just life. And so just because you test positive for the coronavirus doesn't mean you're going to get the flu or that you're going to spread the flu. But it's just, to me, it's a very slick, cover when you pick a virus that matches multiple symptoms that all of a sudden everybody could be relating to. Yep, that's me. And I know, and probably out there, listeners, many people who had flu-like symptoms and then they just kind of run and hide, and they think they have the COVID-19 and they just can't get tested, or they're not going to go get tested, but in their mind they're convinced they had it. Whereas this time last year, if the same thing would have happened, you would have said I had the flu.